Okay, good morning, everybody. So we will continue in lesson 22, exercise number 6. This one is a bit tricky. So this is a bit tricky. So what we do is, you see here is yata, tasmin gehe. So these two is one, because these are in the same case. Tasmin gehe, that means it's in that house. In that house. So this one is in that house. Tapito. So tapito is a verb, Gerard. Then you see manawakasa. This one is the last week we learned. So this one is the secondary derivative. Aka is added to manawa aka. This is technically this is a secondary derivative. This is secondary derivative. You can see secondary derivative is very easy. When you see you spot an aka here, when you spot an aka, first thing you spot an aka here. Okay, you spot an aka. When you spot an aka, you will look at the first vowel, it is lengthened. The first vowel is lengthened. So the first vowel is lengthened, automatically this will tell you that this is definitely a secondary derivative. You see, this is a long A. So plus this is secondary derivative. But this is to make sure that you can identify lah. But otherwise, don't worry about it. You look in the dictionary, you will find the answer. So here is ending with SSA, that means is either it's additive or genitive. So when you see the word palangkang anyang, so in this case, normally you see normally here the adjective is first, Here, tasmin, I mean this is the adjective. And then the adjective, they are GCN to this. But in this case, the adjective is after this one. Palangkang anyang. So this one, so palangkang is cross, but another meaning of palangkang means it's a couch. It's a couch. So this is it means other couch. So this is an adjective to this. So Pali, you look for same case, like this same case, and this is the same case. That is the most important. Once you can define the same case, that means you see here. So that means this here, this one, it should be the other way around. Can you see here? Other couch. Seat lah. All right. So what we do, we start from here. We start from here, this one, tapetua. That means having place. Having place. That means this is a verb. Normally a verb, especially a gerund will normally will take an object. Normally will take an object. But for a place, that house is an object. That house is an object. The only thing is that you need a preposition of in. So this automatically, so it's the same manner, but so Jaran will take object, then that house is an object, of course, in that house. So it's placed in locative. So that means then this yata is like as just as having place in that house. So this part is done. This part is done. Then the next part is you see that this one na disati. This is a third person singular. So when you combine this, it means he did not see. He did not see. So that means this is subject and verb. This is subject and verb. He did not see. So a subject verb will always take an object. This is an object. You see now. Kinchi asanang. This is nang. That means this is an object. So this is no doubt is in decline. So this is adjective and an object. That means he did not see. Okay, any seat. Did you see? Kinchi asanang, did not see any seat. And then this is also same case with this. That means in this case, you can put and or. It's up to you. This one. If you think it's or, you put or. If you think it's and, you put and. Because there is no ch or va there. There's no ch. It's automatically understood. So you can put this one if you think that it is necessary. Understand? necessary. That means he did not see any seat or couch. And then this is, can you see, this is an extension of this, because you see this extension, that means off. So in this case, it's off the young man. This is an extension. You can see extension in front, extension. All right. So in this case, this one has no problem. This up to here, extension as well. So the next part, the word tata is going to be tricky because tata, normally you check a dictionary, you say there. So you can, that means technically you can see the word is, this is a past tense. This is a past tense. A, there's A in front. This is C at the back. That means this is S aris. And then the word is ta is stand. Stand, or it can mean determine. So in this case, it say now this is our subject. This is also subject. That means he stood. He stood firmly there. So if you look in the dictionary, either you look in the dictionary or you refer to your book. You must refer to the book. The book already give you the answer. So let's say you have the book. So if you look at before exercise 23, before exercise 23, so you look few pages before for the answer. That means you look for the word. If you can find, if you cannot find, we will look into the dictionary. So, or you look at the back of MPC2. So in this case, since we got online dictionary, we will try to look for the online dictionary. So this is the one. That is how we do it, our analysis. We don't have to go down all the way to, okay, root, all this, no longer require. At this junction, no longer require. But for your diploma degree, maybe you need to. So in this case, no need. Because this is our intention is to analyze and how to translate Pali into English. Okay, you see, you have 1, 2, 3 is all present tense. That means stand firmly, take a stand, make up one mind. This is very tricky. So you see, if you take this first line, or you take this as an AOR, and that means it's a resolve. That means resolve, resolution, determination, or intention. So it's either this or this. In this case, it's this one. So if you take this one, you know that it's the resolve. Okay. Now, this part, this is the one. This is the one. So we put it here. Then when you paste, normally you have to put paste special. Otherwise, that you see, this one. That means this one can means resolve, determine, etc. Now we just pick one first. Now then you say, we take the first one. He stood firmly, because this word stood literally mean the word here is stood, and it is stood firmly. Now when you look at overall, the translation has no problem. Now the question again, you compare to the answer. You compare to the answer. All right. He was determined. That means the word he was determined is referred to this word. This word, aditasi. Okay. Now this part is because, can you see in such a way, this is yata. Okay. Then this one is, in order to connect one sentence to another in one line, you need the word. This is the word that. Okay. The word no seat, because here, okay, here is no seat could be seen. So this is if you take this one, this is a present tense. No seed could be seen. That means this is the way how they translate. Could be seen. This is what you call it, potential. Potential. Potential no seed could be seen. And then you look at the except for the young man coach. So the word except here, the translator took this word now. Tata. Now, if you go and look into the tata, because here, if you look at this translation, then you know that there are something not so straightforward in it. So I will do the word tata first. T-A-T-H-A. Tata. You see the word tata here is in decline. So could be the word tata. This word tata here. Yeah, the word tata. So now, so you see, that means if you look at the sentences, he did not see any seat or any couch. And then he stood firmly. Technically, your translation is correct. So if you say, he stood firmly. But now, this he and this he are two, this he and this he are two different he. So this he and this he is not that means if you translate now, you thought that this he did not see any seed. After that, he stand there. So this is the same he. But this translation is another he again. Do you get this he? Who is this he? That means this he is technically is referring who is this he. Technically, that means somebody who has a psychic power, somebody who has a psychic. He make this young man cannot see the seed except his own couch. Technically, this one, the second he is referred to the Buddha. You see not? So in this case, there is no way you can translate until this level. This one you cannot translate, because if you take this he belongs to the Buddha. This is the okay. The Buddha was determined through his psychic power in such a way that no seed can be seen except the young man's couch. So this is something very challenging. One line translation is very, very difficult. You get what I mean?
Sorry, interrupt. The tata there is a demonstrative adverb, is related, is linked to the yata, right? Relative clause.
Yeah.
Yata and tata.
Yeah.
So the sentence is related one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you take, normal translation, normal in yata, here is where. So you need an object. Okay, where, this is where. So the object is, can you see this? Asanang or palangkang. So that means it's asanang palangkang. The word tata here means where the seat was. Was means there lah. Was means there lah. Right? You see, so the translation in this case, you do not need these two in such a manner already, because you can say, because if you take this and this combine, you will get where the seed was. Where the seed was. But in this case, you see, that means there is a will for this young man not to see the seed. Okay, that is one thing. The second thing, who will the thing? Because in this case, normally we think that this and this are related. Disati and Atasi is the same person. No. It may be no. So this in this case, because here is this word is used as a determine. He is another person. He determined was determined through his psychic power in such a way that no seed could be seen except the young man. That means that there are, so we will take this as Buddha. Definitely is the Buddha because this is in Vinaya. This is in Vinaya. This is a storytelling lah, Parajika. This is a Parajika. So you can see sometime if you do even follow my translation, the two he we think is the same person, but in this case it's not. So this is very difficult. So there is no way you can translate to translate like that. You cannot. There's no way you can translate it like that because you have to really know the whole. You have to read through the whole sutta. So that's why it's very very challenging when you do NPC 2 up to NPC 3. Because this is the time when you open up a lot of other in between some translation. You get what I say? Okay. Any further question on this?
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
the standard translation on the book cannot really understand what it's trying to say also, if we do not know the background of this.
Story.
Yeah, because you see, he was determined in such a way that no seed could be seen except for the young man's couch. So, was the young man sitting on the young man's couch? Or, I don't know, cannot exactly get what it's trying to say.
You see,
from this sentence.
You see, inside the house, it's inside the house, inside the house. And inside the house, there are seats, there are other couch, there are seats and couch. So the only time, because he did not see any seats or any couch, any seat of the young man. So in this case, this is talking about inside the house, there are a lot of seats. But however, because there is a psychic, Buddha used the psychic to determine that this young man only saw his own seat. That's all. So by reading here, you cannot figure out. I tell you, you really cannot figure out. That's why I say, who is he? So that's why I say he is referred to the Buddha, and then here this he, who is this he? This he and this he is not the same. It's not necessarily be the same. Not necessarily be the same.
So it means the Buddha is using his psychic power so that this young man can only see his seat and cannot see other seat in the house.
Yes, correctly. That is the message. But it's very difficult for you to translate up to this level. So your job is to translate like that. As long as you get up to here, you're all right. Even though this he and this he is the same. It doesn't matter. It is the same. So you do up to it, he stood there firmly. So you don't have to say he determined. So the moment you change the word determine, the moment you use the word determine here, that means this is another person already. Okay. So the moment you use the word he determined, that means this is Buddha already. So you have to be careful the word you use determine. The moment you use the word he determined. So here I will put.
But Brother Alfred, normally if it is referring to Buddha, then the aditasi should be
Buddha is third person also,
yeah, third person, but they will use the plural form of second person plural form as a respect for
Arahan, Buddha, or this, that, right? Normally when we see the type of sentence, even though it's singular, but they use a plural form because for respect purposes.
Not in this case.
Not in this case.
Not in this case. Not in this case. So not in this case.
So that means it's the verb plus the subject that we see it as a third person, which is Buddha lah.
So now this line, the problem is there is no direct subject. That means that there is no, this one don't specify direct subject. This one doesn't give you the direct subject. So the direct subject you takes from the case, which means he. And then this is also no direct subject. It means third person past tense he. So the subject must be taken from elsewhere. So that means elsewhere, that means you have to read 2 or 3 lines. You have to read 2-3 lines above this. So
before.
That means the subject definitely is already mentioned in the few lines ahead. You will probably found there is a Buddha. They probably found there is a man, because here already talking to here is a young man so it definitely is he already This is one of the he but another he belongs to where you still cannot identify in these sentences.
Yes, okay. Because here it stated Vinaya Pitake.
Pitake.
Okay, thank you.
So this is a very, very challenge So the analysis is very, very difficult. Okay.
We go to explain.
So we go to the second one. Second one, then you see now it's not going to be easy because it's almost ending of NPC 2. So everything is translation is difficult. Okay. Tato, pataya. This is demonstrative, but this is adverb because to is added. Normally, any to is added usually in your dictionary is called in decline. It's in decline, not ablative. It's in decline. In decline, but it is as a function as ablative. Function. That means it's in decline. Function. Function.
Yes, as ablative sense.
In ablative sense, you know, as long as you understand the ablative sense, okay, then you are correct. So this is pataya also got adverb, got other thing. The gerund adverb also can be gerund, can be adverb. So in this case, we will okay now. So you see yata that means when two of these repeat, that means
emphasis.
Is emphasis. That means in this case, yata, that means is this ta is added, also is an adverb now. That means it's adverb. In this case, normally you will translate as whatever, because this would come from the word which, who, and what. Who, which, and what. So if it's thing, we say is, if it's thing, we say which thing. If it's what, things is called what, or what, which person, what things, and then who is the person. So in this case, this is whatever, because whatever, when we use whatever, we look at the sentences. All right. In this case, this part is here. Now, so you see how I translate. Yata. Okay, you see I put now and then. Now and then. So now and then. So this one, tattoo, because this one, now and then. You are not going to start the translation from now on. You see, you are not going to say from now on and from the time. Can you see this one? This up to here, you are not going to translate it. Yeah, so you are not going to use this word from now on and from the time of. So this whole thing here is now and then. Make sense or not? Now and then, because from the time then that means now and then later. So this one, no matter how you check your dictionary, you will come out like that. But comes to the translation, this is a rendering. No, this is the rendering. This rendering This is the rendering. You have to come up with it, rendering. So when you do the rendering, that means you got a choice to insert you have to insert a certain appropriate word. Understand? So this is called this one is rendering. Whose rendering is my rendering? If it makes sense to you, you accept it. If it don't make sense to you, you find another way of putting it. Understand? So this is rendering now. Then you see the ET here. So the ET here, that means there is an open quotation already. So that means this is yata yata. That means whatever. This is whatever. Whatever. Okay. All right. The word ati. Ati is, you can use the word ati is there is. See, that means this is a verb. This is there is. Whatever, that means this one appear as though this is whatever is an adverb. This is an adverb. So adverb of the time, or adverb of the, in this case, I think this is whenever, this adverb of the time. Adverb of time, like today, you can put in beginning of the sentences. Adverb of time. Okay, there is. Okay, now okay, you see this one. Okay, so this is what we call it a Dwanda compound. That means this is Dwanda compound. That means this is Pandita, means a wise. Wise. Can you see this is Samana? Samana means a wise recluse, and then Brahmana is wise and Brahman. Follow. So this is Dwanda. So this is Dwanda. So in this case, the Pandita is an adjective to these two. These two is a Dwanda, Samana and Brahmana. This is Samana and Brahmana. So this is a Dwanda here. Dwanda compound. Dwanda compound means Dwanda means normally got N there lah. Got the ch there. So the ch you won't see here in between. If you break it down, you have to insert the ch. Follow up to this junction, you follow. Now this part no problem. Okay, now so now the second of this you see so here the Vandati technically the Vandati must appear before the quotation. That must appear the quotation. Even though it's after this, that means if you translate this, they say. Okay. So now see clearly because so this one should be here. Can you see it should be here? Now and then they say so in this, whenever there is a wise recluse and a Brahman. So you see now the positioning because this line is like that. This one we have to insert it here. So I did not put it into here because once I explain to you, you will understand the logic. Okay. Okay, now after that, tata there, can you see tata means there and there. Technically, it's there and there. When it combine, it become here and there. Here and there. So we take this here, gantua, that means having gone here and there. It cannot be here, there. But pali is there, tata, that means here and there. Can you see this part?
They're there everywhere.
Can
Not
be
especially.
everywhere lah. But
Yeah.
it's not everywhere. Sabata is everywhere. So we cannot use we have but this is everywhere. So it cannot translate everywhere. Here and there. Understand? This is everywhere. This is here and there. Because the recruits can come here and go there. Understand? They go because this is that means is this one having gone here and there. Right? Okay. Now this part, no problem. Okay.
Brother, spelling of Sadapata.
Okay. Sapata, I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Understand? So and then up to here we are done. Then you see Karunti. So this verb takes this object. That means okay. That means in this case, the word here karoti come from the word kara. Karati, karoti. So in this case, you cannot use the word make, because you see the word sakachang means a discussion. Discussion is talking about Dhamma Sakacha. Remember, in the Mangala Sutta, it's called, there is one of the 38 blessing out of the one Dhamma Sakacha. Discussion, Dhamma is a blessing. So the one here is talking about discussion. So it can be it's talking about Dhamma discussion. So you cannot say make a Dhamma discussion. They participate. You can see this word karoti. Have to change again. You understand? Karonti, that means not make, they participate. Again, this is called rendering. If you don't understand that, you stick strictly into your dictionary, you run into problem. This is this one. This is that means they participate in this discussion. That means that is the whole idea. Understand? Get the message, So not easy, not easy. So not easy. So when it comes to translation, even a simple word have to take other rendering which is more suitable. Because this is determined by English. English, when we talk about discussion, you participate in the discussion. You don't make a discussion. But if you say decision, then you say you make decision rather than participate in decision. You cannot say participate in decision, make decision. All right. Okay, now, so this is the thing. From then on, you can put this, the meaning is the same. Now and then, from then on, when they say, whenever there is a wise man, recluse, or Brahman, they go there and discuss with them. Discuss with them. So this is them is added. That means them is referred to the wise recluse. The man is not there. Here mentioned Pandita. This one, the word Pandita can be a wise man. It can be also an adjective, a wise recluse. So it can be means three way, 1, 2, 3. Or it can mean a wise recluse and a wise Brahman. So the translation has more than one possibility. Okay, that is how we go. You can see when you do a translation, it's not so straightforward. So your answer will never be wrong one, I tell you. It may not be precise, it will not be wrong. You are more or less there, but the gist of the translation must be there. Any question on this? Any comment?
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
why do they use Jaran, Gantua? They can be two, cannot be two present tense. Although Gantua is an action before the discussion.
Okay, this is the first Jaran.
But the second Jaran, the second is
this one,
main like clause is a main clause, right? So they use a Jaran then.
No. This is the first action.
Yes.
This is the second action. This is the third action. Third action must be always be in whatever present tense, past tense, or future tense, whatever.
When they say
this one is in the quotation. So quotation use is present tense. If you take out this line, the line in the red one, so this one doesn't apply that you must put a Jaran here. The Jaran is this one. Before this, it has to be Jaran. Before this, it has to be a Jaran. That means 1, 2, followed by this. This one is in quotation.
The Wadanti also another verb action.
Karanti.
That will be the first phrase.
Yeah, first phrase, because this one is here. This is the first phrase. This is the first phrase. They say. That means they say. They say. They say. They say. That means how they put it must be Jaran or not Jaran. That is the thing is very hard to segregate the rule exactly. But the important part is the iti there normally. You see, when you open quotation, somebody must say something. Somebody say something, somebody declare something, somebody mention something. Then only it will be a quotation, ma. It will be a quote, ma, right? So in this quote, in this particular case, this is a quote. I mean, somebody say something, then you can open a quotation. Then when you open a quotation, the quotation inside within the quotation, it can be past tense or it can be present tense, past tense, or future tense, because depend on what you want to quote. Understand?
Yes.
So
Okay,
that yep.
Sorry. This Pattaya, what does it mean in the third person singular present tense? Pattaya from
Pattaya is not a present tense.
No. What I mean is, what is the? I want to know the third person present tense of Pattaya. Pattaya is not a gerund here; it's an adverb. You say. So what does it mean?
Okay, never mind. Then we will look into it then.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
Sabata is everywhere.
You know that this is the stem ta. This THA is ta, ma, right?
Yeah, correct. To stand.
Ta. So that means when this one is this word, you have to duplicate.
Yes, correct.
You have to duplicate. Okay, you have to duplicate, and then you. So the first part is become T.
Yes.
So theta T, that means that means you going to use first conjugation, third person, you go to use T, theta T lah. Right? Okay. Follow, So theta T, that means he stand. So in this case, there is a pa, and then there is this one. Okay. All right. Can you see here? A gerund always got a prefix in front, right?
Correct.
And then when you got a prefix, you must put ya.
Correct. Suffix ya.
So that means now you make sense to you already, ma.
Okay.
Makes sense, So the
say
third
it's
person,
not a gerund. You say it's a adverb.
it can be both. It can be both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay, thank you.
Can you see here? Can you see this is a gerund? Right? You see, Now, if you going to decline this, you definitely will got 1 year here, But see, this one, this is gerund, If you decline, but you definitely get the same case, Now, dative. Correct. Correct, So that means there are two possibilities. One of them is the stem is pattern, one is gerund. So in this case, I think there is two. Correct. I justified for you already, ma. So this is gerund, because this got pa and ya. THA is the root. Follow. This one,
Correct. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. So once it's done, okay. Here, that means in this case, you have to take start. Can you see starting from beginning, going forward. Here, can you see the word? I copy this and I put that, then you can see more clearly.
It's used adverbially.
Yes.
The gerund.
Yeah. I take, you see, I show you where I take from this one. This one, Pattaya, I put it somewhere here so that you can see. From the time of, can you see? From the time of, this is the one I took. Okay? From the time of, because here is from now continue with this Pattaya, that means here in this case, I make it short as an adverb now and then. But the other translator is here, from then on. You see the translation, I do not want to follow exactly like the book. I use my own explanation so that you can see and you can understand. You have a choice of determining this one. Pato Pattaya, from then on. The word on is, that means you can look for going forward. The word going forward means on, right? In English, going forward is on. going forward. Yeah. So from here, I use the word from the time of. Then I say now and then. Because why? Whenever the monk come, it's now and then. We don't know when is it they are coming. It can be anything like that, something like that. This is how you look at it. Does it make sense too? Follow, huh? All right, as long as you can see that. Okay, we will go to the number 8. Number 8, if you have any question, you just ask. Okay, here in this case, you can see this is a, okay, this is a tum. So normally tums means indicated is number of time lah. So here is sahasa is 1,000 time lah. So here is, so the tum here, it end is, so here you see the one atanang, atta, if they decline nominative single is atta with a long A. This is and atanang is the object. This is the object. Then what you do? First line we do okay. Can you see this case and this case? They are the same, you know. They are the same case. M and M. Okay. Why this M have no dot? Anybody want to answer this? Why this M has no dot? Because of this A. You cannot put a dot. If the next word start with a vowel, no A. So it's not a typo mistake. So if you think a typo, no. So it becomes, so that means 100 own self. Okay, so you put here first 100 own self. Okay, now. This geran you seldom see tuana. Normally you see tua ni tua, that is tuana. Name is having created. Can you see the word pantako? Pantako, that means this is going to be the subject. So pantaka having created. Can you see having created 1,000 own self? Don't worry about this already. 1,000, that means he created, he multiplied himself using a psychic power. That means he created 100 times his own self. So that means this is this object, this subject. This is this Geran take this object, but this appear in front because he put in this line, he put in this way in your book. So I have to also follow like that. Then, but when I want to explain, I do like that so that you can see subject, verb, and object. Adjective, object. Now, come to this one. Can you see here? Can you see here? This is a compound. Compound. Can you see the word amba here? Amba and vana. And then this is ni si. So I think because this ni si d, this is a AOR. But in a compound, the I and the A, one of them have to drop. So the I drop, the A retain. This is of course clear cut. This is a locative. So in this case, you see set in a mango grove. Can you see the word this and this, the same case, locative, both locative. So in this case, both locative. That means I'm going to use this as an adjective. Adjective. So I'm going to use as delightful mango grove. Can you see? Okay. So this is adjective to this because the in is already, this is in, this is in. So I put it in front here. So this is delightful mango grove. Mango is an adjective to the word grove. Grove should be the object. Object. You take away the in, that means this is an object. All right. Set in a delightful mango grove. Can you see it? So this is the first action you do. This is another action that he do. Okay. Then the next line. Can you see the next line? Yawa. Color. This is also a compound. Color. Pavadena. That means, okay. Here. The word is Yawa is until. Until. Then can you see this? This is with a long A. Normally a long A, we also can say it is also ablative. All right. It also can be ablative because this is can be a plural. It also can be it can be also a nominative, can be accusative, can be
Feminine.
feminine, because can be feminine. So feminine. So it can be also plural, feminine. So many things. So you look at the word kala. Kala is refers to the time. Kala is the time. Okay. So kala is the time. So if you are not sure this word, this one, pavedana. So what you do is you have to take this word out and look into the dictionary. Look into the dictionary and then try to figure out. Put a short A first. You put a short A. When you put a short A, you can see that it's a neuter noun, right? It's a neuter noun. So a neuter noun is a neuter noun. Technically, a neuter noun, if we do a declension, normally is and is pavedanam, pavedani. That is one. This is what you always learn lah. See, pavedanam, pavedani. That is another one. Here, long A, long A. This is the one. This is the one which is very rare. If you don't check the dictionary, you will be caught, because you will look at ablative is also a long A. Instrumental is a long A, right? And the long A normally you will think is a feminine. So this is the thing that you have to check out. In this case, this is announcing, and the word is neuter noun. So this is the one that you have to work out. So this is this one you have to work out. So I put the thing here so that you can see. So here, that means this is a noun. Announcing. Announcing. So I change the word announcing because this is a compound. Announcement of time. See, this is the word kala is the announcement of the time. In this case, who were able to translate that announcement of the time of death? This is another problem. So this slide will never tell you that announcement of time for what, of what. Nobody know of what. So this is the real difficult part. You already seen two or three difficult part in translation. Yeah. Okay. So in simple translation, in this particular case, you probably will get right up to 80 to 90%. Understand? You may misinterpret announcement of time referring to what? Referring to what? So this one you have to referring to what. You must ask this type of question, referring to what. Then you able to dig into further information, then your translation will be complete, because this is give you only 80%, because the announcement of time referring to what. So in this case, referring to the time of death. Understand? This is a challenge. All right. This is a challenge. This one nobody can help you already. I myself also cannot help myself.
So, Brother Alfred, is the story about Chula Pantaka and Maha Pantaka, right?
Yes.
One is a slow learner, one is a very fast learner.
So it's here lah. So this here. So here is this is you can see Kudaka Nikaya. This is Kudaka Nikaya. This Dhammapada is fall under KN lah. So under fall KN is in here apamada. Apamada means hitfulness, diligence or diligence or hit. So in here this is the story lah. Watu, the story of Tera. This is Tera Chula Pandaka. That can you see the word? Watu means the story. Tera means the senior monk. His name is Chula Pandaka. All right. What's that? Okay, good. Okay, number.
Sorry, Brother Alfred, just now you mentioned the Sahasa Katum. In the text is M is a Nikah Hita.
Nikahita.
Oh, in the text. So
It should not.
it just be an ordinary M without the nikahita.
Technically, without this is nikahita lah. After the A, that means the sandi, you have to change to like that lah. Sandi,
yes. So
sandi.
I think the book, the printing is wrong now because you put the N with a curve below. That's a nikahita.
Okay lah, something like that lah. You just have to take note lah. There are too many things we cannot really. Sometimes we cannot spot one lah. Cannot spot everything lah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So.
But Brother Alfred, just now you mentioned the text with answers. This text I have for no answers,
Your text don't have answer lah. You have to find the answer elsewhere lah.
Oh, I see.
The answer.
Because the pages keep coming up.
No, my one also already come out totally already.
Take it to the shop and ask them to bind it together.
I don't buy. I punch a hole lah. Punch a hole like the like punch 2 hole and then you put inside a book like a flick like your diary. You remember diary? Diary. Those got the metal ring one. You can buy the blank one like a diary with a ring one. You punch in, you can flick like just a diary.
Oh, means you have to
go and buy
what do you call it? This member it,
You go to the stationery, you buy the size about a diary, then you punch 2 holes, then you put the thing in, you can flick like a diary lah.
Yeah.
One way you can do many ways lah. You can do many ways, whichever you prefer lah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Mine one I try with the string. Okay, number 9. So you can see our logic of translation, the logic of translation. Okay, all this is all meta sangha tena. So this is a compound. Meta. In sutta is definitely a lot of compound. That is definitely So meta. So this is sahagatena. Sahagatena that means this is that means in this case the word sahagata can mean endow, it can mean fill. So in this case, there are use after I will explain the translation. Okay, that means this is chetas, chetas. So we end with a, it can be instrumental, it can be ablative. All right. So this and this is the same. Can you see these two? Ekang, disang. Same case, so we always. There is a lot of same case because it's an adjective. Remember, there are same case. This is the same case, and these two is the same case. This is a gerund. All right. We did not see. You go through all the way here. You cannot see a direct subject. No direct subject. So since you cannot see no direct subject. So I just let you know no direct subject. No direct subject.
Viharati?
That is a verb. Verb. That is a verb.
Subject,
imply.
We assume lah. So we assume that it's he. Who is he? Now, if I'm going to ask who is he, you will not able to answer, right? Who is he? It can be Alfred meditate, it can be Brother King is meditating, So,
he does.
So of course we cannot see a direct subject. We take from here lah. We say he. Okay. Can you see the word viharati?
Yes, he dwells.
Dwells. All right. Now, if you say he dwells, can you see there's one direction? Do you dwell in one direction? Or you stay in one direction? Cannot. The word viharati cannot. So in this case, the word viharati we translate as meditate. You see not? Can you see the logic or not? The meditate come from the word this one. This one. I'm going to highlight this angle to tell you how you translate, because so that means he meditates. Okay. This is our object. If it's the direction, normally we would like to put a preposition of in. Okay, right? Remember, object, you put this. Now, this is extension. With the mind. Okay, this is the mind. In this case, you can put the word endow with meta or fill with meta. Can you see this word is up to you to use? Is it meditate or you dwell? Both ways also can lah, but technically he's meditating lah, right? So you can put dwell if you want, no problem. So I'm not going to restrict you from that. Now the next line. Tatta dutiyang. Tatta means in this case is going to be likewise also. So in this case is okay, so the subject is still the same. So in this case, you can see this part is not there anymore. No? This part is not there, because this part, he does so. So is the word tata. I borrow from me. He does so for, because in English, you see direction for second. Here, can you see second time? Second time, third time, our preposition is for, in English, for second time, for second direction, for third direction, for fourth direction. Do you understand? So this is English, and English this is called rendering. For and thus so, these two words, this is rendering. Rendering, that means the two words. Thus, this word, for is not there, and thus is not there. So these two is the blue one is rendering, because we know that he repeat the thing, he repeat first, he meditate. So if he meditate, what you can do, you also can change this word, viharati, he pervade, the meta in one direction. So you can take this one, rearrange again, because provided you know what is meta all about, otherwise you don't have to do that, right? Okay, so you see, so the first direction, this one is, so first direction is referred to the east. Second direction, it refers to the south. Third direction is refers to the west. Fourth direction, it refers to north. Meta, normally you read it in the sutta, always 7 direction. I don't know whether you come across. This is already 4 direction. 4 direction. The next.
Brother Alfred, some will mention 10 directions. So
don't worry about 10. So you follow what I say first. 7 direction. So they north, south, east, west. I mean start with east lah. Dong, Nam, Sai, Pak. India and Chinese is this is Dong. This is Dong, Nam, Sai, Pak. That means after that above.
Below, across.
Below.
Across.
And, this is the 8th direction. Across 8. Across plus all direction. That means this is 8. All direction. All direction. So in this case, this is 8. All the 8 direction. Understand? But 7 direction across. Because if you say this is north, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. So the word across is in between here. It means northeast is across, southeast is across, southwest is across, and northwest is across. So in between here, that's the cross one is referred to northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. If you want to do this, if you want to do this. Otherwise, your 4 direction is good enough. 7 direction up and down plus all direction. All is good. Because when you put all, that means it's including of this already. So it's up to you lah. It doesn't matter how you, but you restrict it to 6 or 7 is good enough lah. Because when you say a cross, you don't know where is a cross, but technically it means a north, east, south, all these things lah. Because the more you repeat, is the harder your mind going to run. And so you're trying to limit your meditation as meta, because the meta got a lot of word already. Say, first you start, may I, you say, may I be well and happy. You repeat in your mind because you're not going to say it. And they say, let me explain my style because I say, may I be well. Short one, may I be well happy. Okay. This is may I be well and happy is a wish. Is a wish, You wish first yourself. Peace. Peace, friendly is meta. This is friendly is a real meta. That means if you are not friendly to your friend or your parents or anybody, that means you have no meta. This is friendly is a real meta. This is a real meta. That the rest well and happy is you wish them to be well and happy. This is be peaceful. This is you wish. This is the real meta. Then you say that one. These two, ill will and anger, is a meta, because when you don't have anger, you won't scold anybody. If you don't have ill will, you are not going to curse anybody. So this one is real meta. So you don't think you know very much about meta. Meta, these are the meta. So the moment you are friendly, no ill will, you don't anger, when all this no, then it become karuna. When you have all know this, that means you are friendly, no ill will, then only you have compassion, then only you have compassion, Without this, you have no karuna, I can tell you. So you only can practice metta first before you reach karuna. Because karuna means you have compassion to every beings, So you are not going to be, what you call, rude to other people, impolite. Once you are impolite, you are rude, definitely you have no karuna. You have ill will, you have anger, you scold people, you shout at them, or whatever is it, you abuse people. Where is the karuna? No karuna. That means you have to start. You must start with yourself first. Understand? The rest, no need to say to my teacher, to this is no need. That one is later part. Until you settle yourself, then only you do it for others. You have to do it for yourself. If you just repeat it for my teacher, for this fella, for that fella, you yourself is not in a position to that. Your meta, it hasn't even developed yet. So you do it for yourself first until you see that, I'm more friendly, I'm not so rude, my anger come down, then slowly you can start. You can start already. After this, you start already. When this one, you settle it for a while, then you start here. Start with 4 direction. No need to be so starting. You want to be like a champion, 8 direction, 10 direction. No need, 4 direction is enough. Of course, 4 direction is enough. After that, you extend lah. This is your starting point. Meta. Okay. Any question on this? Okay, if no, then I will move to the next line. We will do 1.5 section for this. 100 section. Okay, we were number 10. Because this is about to finish, 12 finish. We finish this at one go. Up to 12, all right. Can you see here is Dewata, long A, Tasa? Okay, this is, can you see Ne Punyang, Ne Punyang? Okay, then after that, okay, Paka Setung. This is
Brother Alfred, number 10.
number 10, okay, number 10. Oh, shoot. Okay, number 10, okay. So in this case, you can see this is Da Nang. Can you see this is a long A? This has to be a plural. Anang is a plural. And is normally all the N is NAM. NAM is definitely is going to be a plural. Be it for masculine, feminine, or neuter. It always anang. Always anang. Then it depends on whatever vowel. Okay. So this is definitely is dative or genitive. Can you see same case again? Okay. So this word and this word is the same, no? Dana and Dane. Because this Dana and Dane, this is a take away the R. This is na there. This is a na in front. This is a na in front. Okay. Okay. Dane. Can you see this take away the an because this is a, this is an, this is a na here also. This is also a na here. So it will be anu padi ya ma ne. So in this case, this is a PRP. So what once we got one PRP, once we got another in locative, then this is locative absolute. So how this is how you look at locative as locative absolute. All right. Then this is Dalit Diang. Okay, can you see this is M? This is M. Belu. We pulam agamasi. All right. So for locative absolute, you can use when, you can use while. Up to you, while or when, So, why do we run there? No. Where is it? Oh. What happened to this?
Blank screen.
I don't know what happened to it. I just still there. Let me pull it out. There. Wow, this one blank screen. See here. Give me 1 minute. Sometimes I also get confused what happened.
But I find this Dell computer very sensitive. And
Yeah, now this computer, so sometimes I also blur, is it?
sometimes you press something, just touch on it, and then the thing
Yeah lah.
disappeared. Don't know what.
Then when you update thing, ayo, I scared to update. Don't update, cannot. Update, ayo, luan no. I don't know what to do. Sometimes blur clear.
Really?
Things come out.
Well, it should be this. Let me open this. See now, it run until here, I also blur already. Let me see. Because I don't want to close. Close means I lost the thing because I didn't save. If I save in it all right, I lost everything. So I try to get it back.
New blank worksheet.
No, cannot be this one.
Nothing already.
Yeah.
I scared when I do become like that, ayo, pingsan.
Just 1 minute. Because I cannot close. If I close, that means just now whatever I explained, I lost all.
Yeah.
Let me see how to recover the thing. File.
It's not happen like that. So I click save and I save a blank sheet instead of
Yes,
saving my
yes.
work.
Yeah, you don't save now right now because we lost the thing. supposed to be able to get it back, when I do this, I should be able to get it back. So I cannot get it back.
There's no function in this computer to retrieve files?
Wait, I think I do escape first to see.
Recover.
No, I cannot get it back. I don't know why. Just 1 minute. This is, you see, this one, just one is this one. And then there's nothing here, And then let me do a smaller version. Minimize.
Your recording first, Brother Alfred.
Stop the recording.
Pause. The meeting is being recorded.
Pause first. I read. Wait. Let me see. Where did I go wrong?
Just now there are two. The next one now you use the next file, the MPC2.
No, cannot. That one is the date. You see, this NPC, you see, just now. This is just now. So
I also saw there are two MPC2, right? There are two, 1, 2, 3. There are three MPC3.
three. This is all my work file. I'm working on this. I'm working on a new translation for this.
MPC3 got answer one or not?
No answer.
No answer.
Answer come from me lah. Let me try to open back the same one. I'm opening a new one. Oh, this PME, not PME. This is a PME. Okay. Cancel. See. PC2. I try to open a new one. I don't want to save. I open a new one, see whether it override or not. Okay, I open a new one. So I think we lost a lot lah.
Yes.
See, definitely I know it lost already, but never mind.
But since you did not save that, you can later retrieve that file back.
Cannot, it disappeared already.
Oh, must be somewhere in the computer, right?
No, it disappeared already. That file disappeared already. Okay, never mind. Whatever just now the note, the remark I make all disappear.
But it's okay, Brother Alfred. You have already done the recording. When we see the recording, we'll know all the insertions, additions you made.
Okay. So now that we do number 10, so that means you can see that this is a while. All right. This is a while. Can you see that this locative? Can you see C7 - S? That means this verb dane in well must be translated as a subject. So in another word, the subject in a locative is subject is put in locative. Subject is put in locative. If you want to do the English to Pali, subject put in locative. Reverse is locative become the subject. Okay, right. So well, okay. Now in this case, this must be the verb. The PRP or PPP must be the verb. So in this case, the word "and" here is not. This is okay. This is. Can you see iya? Technically, iya means it's a passive form. Is given. So not being given is given. Not is not. Is not given. Is the same. Is not being given. This is English. This is iya. Is because this is is. This is not. This is not given is a PRP. It's not giving. So in this case, we say not giving. not giving. So now, because we want to retain PRP, we put BING, not given, not being given. So this is passive. This is PRP. Understand? This is passive. This is PRP, not being given. Okay, so when well, you have to insert is, well, is or was not being given. Okay, then the next line, the next line, this is your subject. This is a neuter now, Dali Yang. That means in this case, is this one is another line. Poverty, can you see? Poverty, this is a subject, this is a verb. Come is go. This is past tense. When. So in this case, this is the object. We pulang. So that means so when you do this translation, you say poverty, you don't have to say poverty when increasing. You say poverty increase. So when you say, because this is the verb, this is the object. So when you want to combine it, you say you have to put this one, you change it to here. Property increase. CREASE, property increase. Oh. This is allow. If we say property increase, this is allowed. But in this 1, 2, 3, property when increase, property when inflation, this sounds a bit awkward. So you say property increase, it's good enough. So this becomes automatically, object become a verb. Understand? So this is how you do. So you have the option. This part you don't seldom come across, but you're able to figure out. So this part we're done. Now in second line, you can see the two locative is side by side, but this locative and this locative, they are not side by side. Can you see? This is PRP. Can you see? This is PRP. Kate is PRP. Kate is PRP. This is the object. This is the subject. So here also we put when. So when the property same, locative becomes a property. Okay, can you see? In this case, gone or when increasing. This one is increasing because this is the object. So when property gone increasing. Okay, the next line. The next line it says here. This is the next line. Okay, you see we're pulang. Now this is the subject. This is the subject. Okay. No, this is the subject. Adina dana. So adina dana means is taking things not given lah. Adina dana taking. So it literally means stealing, theft. You can say stealing. You can say stealing. Because always you learn stealing. Stealing. Can you see agamasi when increasing? That means theft increases. You can say theft increases, but theft expansion. This is the whole line of translation. Any question on this? So here it says that when the wealth is not given to the poor, poverty increases. When poverty spread, this spread, you have to the properly spread. This word, amakasi is properly spread. Increase. So this is the one you must able. When you look at the answer, that is how they translate. That means that is rendering. Property is referred to this one. So certain basic word will take a lot of different meaning, This is a big headache already. Have become more important. I think it's not. I think prominent. I will see.
Yeah, the important, not the correct word. It's not
prominent.
Prevalent.
Prevail also prominent or prevail. So you have to change it. Prevail. Correct. Something like that. Prevail. VAIL.
Prevalent, LENT. LENT.
Okay. So something like that. So you still can change. So it's not, you don't have to stick strictly to certain translation. So that's why you can change a bit here and there. So that means the message is, that means people poor, they have no choice, they won't steal lah. They will steal lah. So that's definitely, because if you cannot find food, you cannot find food, you know that even in our time, they are so poor that some will go to, especially the mother, they don't have money to buy meal, all those things, they go to shoplifting. So no choice lah. So it's no choice lah. But some still, because they are lazy, there's another thing lah. Okay.
Kita Fred, the kate, you put it as PRP,
PPP.
It should be PP,
PPP. PPP, it's a PPP, PPP. All right, so that is how you translate. But I think by now you're all very familiar with locative absolute. We have already looked at so many examples in PPP. Now you're all very familiar. I'm very sure. Okay, we will do number 11. So number 11 is also like Adewata Tasa Nepunang. Okay. Okay, then Pakasetum, Mahajane. Okay, now the Chandesum, Putakam, Surpia, all these things. You see, I put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we start with the first line. Devata, this is abstract now. So Devata deities. Can you now deities? All right. Can you see this is a verb? Chadesum. Chadesum. So chadesum is you can say cover or hide. So then it's subject verb hide. So this is hide. This is the object. Potakam is book. Potakam is book. Okay, book. That means I put hide his book. So the word his is referred to a person lah. A person. A person. All right, this is a person. Now the next thing, okay, can you see here? Number 2. Can you see this? Pakasetum. Pakasetum, if you check the dictionary, is either declare or, in this case, I say to announce lah. To announce, this is locative. Announce in the public lah. Announce in the public. Okay. This one, forget about this. This is the one. It means this is second line. To announce in the public. The third line is, can you see? This one is go to here already. This one is go to here. This one go to here, because this is the only. This one come to here. So and api, can you see I put here? This is so api is this instead of so. So the word so is here. So he, can you see the word he there? Can you see the word here? The word aka. This is AOR for karoti. Karoti, this is the verb. So he did it. This is the object. He did it. And then when we did it, when it comes to time, you have to put for 2 or 3 times. Can you see the dua is 3? Dua is 2. This is a duanda. Dua is 2. And then T is 3. And it means 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. He did it 4. So the word 4, you have to put it there by yourself. Because I don't put it in there, because after that, if I put 4, then you ask where the 4 comes. After they put it, you put the 4 here so that you can sort of put the 4 here. All right. Now also you see the arrangement is like that. It means here this is my comment. It means so the deity hid his book. So he is referred to a person. Who is the person? So the person is Buddha Gosa. So Buddha Gosa write what? Buddha write what? A commentary. Which commentary, right? The one. You can answer.
Is it Visuddhimagga?
Yes, Visuddhimagga. You are going to study Visuddhimagga for your teacher. So that means this Buddha Gosa, it comes from the southern India. So then before he want to translate the Visuddhimagga into Pali, So the groups of monks, senior monk, asked him to translate. So he will translate the first time. After that, the Deva hide his book. So he do it second time, the Deva takes away his book. Until the third time, then only find it. That means, after that, they take all the 3 copies. Everything is identical. That means Buddha Gosa is very good in translation and very good in memory. But however, just now I mentioned here that you have no direct subject. You see, not the word the word he is referred to deities, because this devata is a, but here you see, the deity hits his book before Buddha Gosa announced to the public. You see the word announce only, So if I could put before, this is what I insert. Buddha Gosa announced to the public, and he did it for 3 times. This he does not refer to the deity. You can see, this has this and this is no correlation. Same like just now, the first one I explained. This he is not a deity. This he is not the deva. This he is Buddha Gosa. That is very tricky. Understand, Can understand, that just now the same scenario, This one, the he is referred to this one. Not this. Not this, Not this, Understand? Okay, any questions?
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
this time the text showed correctly. For dua tikatum pitang, the A is elided, but the M from Nigahita to the normal N, just the M without the dot.
2M.
No, the one below, the last line, dua tikatum P. The last line?
Yeah, can.
Now the text showed correctly.
Because
the
it's
Nikahita is without the dot.
Yeah.
This is under api, api there because of the A.
So you remember all the M, Nigahita and the M. Okay, Nigahita and the P. So this has to be a dot. So this is how it goes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
We will do the last one and finish. Then tomorrow we 23 already. Okay. Tase. Can you see this one? Pantase, Nasika, Asidaraya, Pati, Hatta, and then this is Tuita, Chivi. Okay, all right, you see. So if you look at this one is Nasika. This F means feminine, S means subject. That means this is a subject. All right. And then you look in front here, this is a PRP. So it's okay. Then you can, what you can do is you can take this put in front. Okay. That means can you see these two have the same case? Tase. Okay, pantase. So you can say, you can put it as his sneezing. This one, okay, he's sneezing. All right. Now, so normally what we do is, we will take this one, this one, okay, we take this as a verb, okay, Gigi, okay, was start, okay, his nose was start, okay, can you see, this is was start, all right, can you see here, this is 3 plus DHA, da is an adverb, that means in 2 parts, okay, in 2 parts, okay, into 2 parts, 2 parts, and then can you see the word Pati plus Hatta? Pati and Hatta actually was a kind of, struck. Pati Hatta struck. So what we do, if you look at Pati Hatta, Pati This is the one, Patihata. Patikata pula. Patihata. Okay, you see, Patihata is a past participle, start, collide, okay? And then it was struck back, something like that lah. So it's a PPP, you remember it's a PPP. So in this case, you look at the sentences here, and it means this is a nose. Take this word first. This is a past participle. That means this is a adjective to this. That means this is an adjective to this. They has GCN. That means they has to be in the same case. So in a GCN, that means this is describing as an adjective. The nose was stuck. So you can understand that this is an adjective to this. Stuck. Now. And then can you see another word here? Here, this one. The word here, this is one word. 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 Okay. Okay, here, all right. So here is you can see that means here I put it was cut into the pieces. And the nose was stuck. This is the compound that you have to figure out. This is the compound. This is a compound. Because if you this compound is if you are not careful, what you can do, let's say, if let's say you are not sure when this is a compound, you just have to cut the whole word here and goes to your this dictionary, you paste, it will be able to break it out the compound for you. So you paste it here. You know, ayah normally is ayah. It can be dative, or this word can be a feminine. Ya is added. So we still don't know, but we have to guess first until later, then we see the. Can you see? Can you see the word is asi there? And the word is dara. Dara, that means the word dara is this is a feminine noun. So that's why you see in the script. That means the blade of the sword or the edge of the sword. One of them lah. Anyway. See asi is sword. This is the edge of the sword. This is the edge of the sword. Now, so you see that means the sentence here says the nose was stuck again. Here, can you see the case? So I will take this as instrumental. Was stuck against with the ace of sword. I put in a bracket because against no need to put with already, And then here, the word of, can you see the of his sneezing? Of his sneezing, I don't want to put off. I put during his sneezing. I put during the word of, because you understand the nose and sneezing, because we have the word nose sneezing. So I put during his sneezing. Can you see this? So that means the sneezing was so strong that it appeared that his nose was being somehow or the other is like a simile is telling that during the sneezing his nose was cut, something like that. So this one is really difficult. So the final one is is not there. As he was sneezing, his nose was stuck by the blade of the sword and was cut into pieces. This one, the logic of translation is like that. But how come How come when you sneeze, your nose was cut by a blade? So this should be a simile lah. So I didn't verify this. This is a bit tough. This is really tough. So when you look at the detail here, even as it's short, is to put into this pattern, I think is very difficult. You know, the nose was stuck with the edge of the sword of his sneezing. It was cut into two pieces. That means this definitely this part was cut into two pieces. But can you figure out why it's like that? I cannot really explain. I think you have to look into few more line there. Because this one is something like also a jataka. A jataka. So the jataka sometimes is a story. So it's a story, It's a story. It's a story. So what you can do is this is the best lah. So the word here is asi lakana, that means a characteristic of the sword. And jataka vana, the color. This is a color. This is a tail styling of the lakana of the sword. That means the characteristic of the sword. So you have to read this one. You have to go to this jataka lah. All right, to read in order to understand lah. Otherwise, you are not able to figure out what it's talking about in this. So I still don't get the message here. Here you cannot get the message. Okay, we are done. Any question?
There's the commentary, right?